Hey everyone, I'm Chris Caivano, and I'm going to go over the foot exercises I've been teaching recently. More specifically, these are exercises to strengthen the toes, especially the big toe, which is so important for balance, stability, agility, the power that allows us to push off the ground each time we take a step. So you could do these exercises in just about any order, but I really recommend you do them every day. It's great to do them after a nice warm bath, or maybe you've been walking and exercising, you're just bent on your feet all day, but they always work. They're always good for you. So to begin with, let's just cross an ankle, cross one of your ankles over. Let me take off my socks so you can see what's happening here. As long as your foot is free, we're just going to do some easy ankle circles. As you circle the ankle, which is starting to warm up the muscles on the side of the lower leg, right? You're going to add that extra little element of fanning the toes apart and then squeezing them together. Fanning them open like a hand, squeezing them together. Breathing, relaxing, doing as best you can to get those very intricate little joints in the foot to start to get warmed up and lubricated. So we'll go in each direction. It's a silk reeling for the ankles. And of course, you'll be doing this series with both feet, but I'm just going to show you on one to keep it short. So you can pause the video, switch to the other foot. All right, so you do as many of those as you need till you really feel some action down there. Another quick, easy thing you could do, just tap the bottom of your foot about 25 times. Just clapping right on the bottom of your foot. That's the bubbling springs point, the first point on the kidney meridian. Oh, you could also press in with your thumbs, massage all along the bottom of the foot. Help keep that fascia nice and flexible and strong. Now, I like to do something I call the toe can-can, like a can-can dancer. You're actually scissoring the toes. So you'll hold the big toe or the great toe with one hand and hold the second toe with the other hand and gently stretch them away from each other a few times. And if you've never done this before, this will really get your attention. Doesn't feel so great maybe the first time, but it's excellent for bringing movement into this arch here, right? So you do the first toe and the second toe, then the second toe and the third toe do their little scissor kicks. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes when we concentrate so hard on our tootsies, we forget to breathe. And then you do the third toe and the fourth toe, so on and so forth. Ow! Ooh, I just noticed I'm a little restriction there, a little stagnant energy in that fourth toe. It hasn't been moving enough lately, I guess. Then fourth toe and pinky toe. Right, these other four toes aren't as important for balance as the great toe, but it's good to keep the circulation and the mobility there. Now, having done that, just notice already, whew, feels pretty good. Now this is a bit of a challenge, but you can then take your fingers and thread them between your toes. Take your time and don't force anything, and don't do it at all if it doesn't feel right. But you're basically kind of clasping your toes with your fingers, like that. I think you can see that. And actually that is a nice position to then circle the ankle like you're starting up an old-fashioned Model T Ford. One direction and then the other. A beautiful hawk just landed on a branch out there, and a nice image for the way we could use our toes is like, it could really grab onto things when they're strong and flexible, the way those hawks can grab onto branches and other things that we don't have to discuss right now. Whoa, that's a really unusual exercise, isn't it? It's a good one. Okay, now your foot's pretty well warmed up, so we're going to start with our strengthening exercises. First one is called cupping the foot. Now, we already curled the toes under, so I don't want you to curl your toes for this one. Keep your toenails facing up, facing the ceiling. Imagine there's a string attached to the foot right where the toes connect to the foot there, and that string is just pulling up that part of the arch and releasing. You get more sideways so you can see. So you're creating a little hollow under this front part of your foot if you can. In essence, the toes kind of like drag in a little bit like that. It's a very, very challenging movement. It may even give you cramps in your foot, but don't worry if that happens. It's just a sign that you really need to be doing this. And if you do get one of those really painful cramps, here's what you do. You just take your thumbs, the flat part of your thumbs, and just push right into that cramp and take a breath. And it goes away like magic. Works really well. But this is a fabulous one. You know, the big toe creates that arch. And if you're a person with flat feet or, you know, fallen arches or something like that, this is a really nice rehabilitative exercise to do. Now the next one, let's see how I can show you this one a little more clearly. The next one, you want to keep the ball of your big toe and all your other toes on the chair, on the seat or on the floor, and just lift the other toes. Hop around this way, so you're not lifting the foot up. You're just lifting the toes up. Can be a little tricky. Hop back this way. All right, so you're lifting. Now flare the toes open and see if you can lower one at a time. Pinky toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, big toe. Whew, and then relax. Okay, try that a few times. Keeping the balls of the feet down, lift the toes, flare them open as best you can. And lower pinky, fourth, third, second, big toe, relax. Try to do that like, 10 times maybe. And if you find that toe, especially the pinky toe, that usually doesn't like to cooperate, you can do a little, just teach it. Lift that toe up, do a little patterning, lift the toe up, show it where it can move. And then you'll be surprised when you do these exercises regularly. You'd be amazed how smart your toes get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Really works the muscles on the top and the bottom of your foot. Now, I haven't shown this one in class yet, so this is special coming attractions. This is the ultimate last exercise. Repeat what we just did. You lift the toes. Fan them out, lower pinky, fourth, third, second, great toe. Now, keep the big toe and the little toe down. Let's see if I can still do this. Ooh, I can't do it. I haven't been practicing. You keep the big toe and the little toe down, and you lift just the middle 3 toes. Yes, it's possible. It ain't easy. Ooh, there we go. See? My toes remember. Up and down. And then you laugh and you say, oh my God, shake it out. We do the other foot. All right, so there you go. So we just start with a little warming up. You can massage your foot. You could cap on it. Anything to get the circulation going. Do that little can-can kick with the toes. Curl of the toes. Stretch them out like a cat. And then we start, let's see, what was the first one we did? The first one we did was cupping the foot. Building the muscles in the intrinsic arch. Right? Do that about 10 times, or you can always do more. Then keeping the ball of the foot down, lifting the 5 toes, fanning them out. Relax, do that 5-10 times. Then lift the toes, fan them out. Start with a pinky toe, one at a time to the floor. Relax, do that 10 times. Finale, big toe, little toe down. Lift the middle 3. Ooh, it's tricky even doing that with your fingers. Every day, do them. Let me know if it helps with your balance or your foot pain. It should really make a difference. So thanks a lot for watching. As always, for those of you who are just joining me on a YouTube channel, as always, I welcome your questions and your comments. And I look forward to seeing you next time.